plays a very tight offensive strategy. There's the
There
sweep.
is the sweep. Nice play. He's free to go. That's number 17, Julian Alexander, and he's going to go. He's not going to get caught. No flags on the field, and there's a
88 yards.
nice 88-yard touchdown run by Julian Alexander. I was told he is one of, if not the fastest guy on the team.
Hello and welcome to this week's MPTV Coaches Show. Ryan Lilly, Brian Dieters. And, you saw that opening. It was a Julian Alexander touchdown on Friday night in the football game. The unfortunate thing is that was the Powder's only touchdown. They fell to Rochelle 36-8, but it's all about now. I mean, conference play starts this week, just kind of moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. When we think about the season, the goals, conference is always for all of our sports, and I'm sure football is no different, such an important obstacle to hit. And so now we've got to be looking at heading into that with Canton. I think a team that's a very winnable game for our guys. They've got to just keep pushing forward. So despite two frustrating losses, now the opportunity is there.
Absolutely, and that's again 7:30 at home on Friday night. You can hear that, or you can see it, I guess, on the MJHS network and MPTV. You can hear it too, but if it's on, you might want to look at the screen. So let's talk about a group that had some success over the weekend. Cross country off to a great start. They started off at Galesburg. The boys team finished first place. The girls team finished fifth place. We had a chance to interview head coach Joe Zeller. So let's take a look at that. Ryan Lilly now here with Joe Zeller, our head cross country coach. And coach, let's just start with this. You got going this past Saturday at Galesburg. How was that meet?
Yeah, Galesburg's always our first meet of the season. We really enjoy it. Kind of make a big deal about it. We would cook out after and all that kind of stuff. So it's a fun time for us to, share that meet with the family, just community of the team. But on the course, it went well. The unfortunate thing is beginning of the season, you always got this small injuries or sickness has been going around. So we didn't have everyone on the course that we wanted to, but the boys still they took home the win in both the varsity and the fresh soft races. And our girls ended up finishing fifth in the varsity race, which for who we had on the course, it was great for that day.
Awesome. And let's go back a little bit. Just kind of talk about the lead up to that, maybe what the kids are doing this summer to train, just kind of what's been the off season, I guess, for the cross country program.
I think most programs would tell you that how you do in the season is dependent on what your off season looked like, right? What are the miles that we put in over the summer, and it was great again this year. We had some really strong leaders step up. We graduated off a lot of impactful seniors last year, and so we've had to have people really step into those roles. And so, the guys and girls were both running together every day over the summer, putting in the miles, doing a lot of community events as well, just getting to know each other and building those bonds, which is going to lead to us just being a better team. But they put in a lot of work over summer, a lot of miles, and they're ready to go. I think we went to Detweiler at dark over the summer, and that went well for us, but I think they're itching for the actual season to start.
Very nice. Anything this year that's maybe different or new things you're trying or anything along those lines?
Yeah, I would say there's two big things that we're kind of doing differently this year. Is that I think some people from the outside can look at cross country as an individual sport, and I think that anyone on the team would tell you that it's not, though. It's a team thing. And we're really trying to emphasize that, focusing on our group work. Sometimes in workouts, I'm going to ask them to stay together as a group, even if that means that there might be a couple people in your group that are, holding yourself back a little bit. But I think that also at the same time means you're probably pulling a couple people in your group up.
Absolutely.
So we're really focusing on that group part, both in our workouts and our races. And the other kind of theme of the year, emphasis that we're making this year is gratitude, actually. We're fortunate to be in the positions that we are, getting to race on a regular basis, and every one of those races is special. But also acknowledging there's a lot of people that kind of help us get to that point and, make those events for us. And this is sort of focus that we're trying to make this year is on the gratitude piece.
That's awesome. And kind of just looking forward throughout the year, expectations are always high for your program. You've established that, but kind of what are you looking forward to? What are the kids looking forward to this year? Maybe specific meets or just goals or anything like that?
Yeah, I think the goal is always improvement, right? Like I said, both the guys and girls graduated off some impactful seniors, both from a leadership standpoint and what they're able to do on the course. I think both programs, though, even with that, what I think a lot of would perceive as a step back for us this year, our goal is to improve over last year. For the girls, that means, going back to state meet again and improving on their 19th place finish. I think they even have a shot at top 15, or we'll see how the year goes, maybe even top 10. And boys, goal's a trophy again.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. And obviously, like I said, you've built the success, and we look forward to following you throughout the year. And hopefully we're back here, in that, late October to have that discussion about that state success again. So thanks for joining us. And folks, stick around. We'll be right back. Coach Zeller, as you can see, just really excited about that season. Obviously off to a great start for them.
Yeah, literally off and running.
Indeed.
Pull the dad joke.
Very nice.
We've had really good, successful cross-country teams perennially in here for years. And obviously that's a testament to the staff and kind of the atmosphere and culture that they create. I've always been impressed with it, even when I was, back when I was coaching in the fall, and see the runners out there, and just the fact that they have this really family-knit environment. And I think it shows, and I think it comes out in their success for rooting for one another. It's an individual sport, but it's a team sport at the same time. And hats off to those kids, because it's hard work. They used to wear shirts that their sport is your sport's punishment, and that used to give me kind of a chuckle, because it's kind of true. So we wish them all the best, of course, as they continue the season.
Absolutely. And then you may have seen this separately outside of the Coaches Show, but our own Megan Rapp had a chance to go interview some of the junior high cross country athletes and their coaching staff. So let's take a quick look at that as well.
My name is Kristen Delfonso. I'm serving as the head cross country coach at Morton Junior High this year. We have 84 kids on the team this year, both 7th and 8th grade, and we have been working since August 5th, and we've been working hard to obviously improve and cut times. We just had our first meet and had some very good times, lots of PRs, but it's still early in the season, and so we're looking forward to a lot of growth. Cross country is one of those sports that we have a lot of kids involved, a lot of different abilities, and I think that's the beauty of cross country, that even if you're not in the top 7, every meet you can show growth and you can celebrate improvement. Both teams did qualify for state last year, the ISA state meet, and we're hoping to do that again and then improve on our finishes that we had last year in 2023.
My goals are to get a PR, and another goal is to go to state.
I think we're lucky to have cross country here at the junior high. If you ask me, I've coached a lot of different sports, and to this day it's my favorite sport, just because, again, you have dedicated kids who are usually well disciplined and come out every day and work hard.
It's a great sport for just working out in general, and it really brings people together.
The camaraderie that comes with cross country, I think, is unlike any other. Whether you're the first runner or the last runner, everyone is cheering you on. The crowd gets excited.
Everyone's really kind and always willing to help you out, and everyone's giving each other confidence in running.
I love just the awesome community and being able to meet new people, and everyone's just so encouraging and supportive.
I would just say the coach is great. She always pushes us every day, and we all push each other to get better. And I think all of us try to help each other every day.
I really love the team aspect of cross country. It's just so nice to be able to have a team that's always got your back, and everybody's always so encouraging.
It is a hard sport to join. We don't take any days off, but the rewards that they reap from the hard work, I think, definitely makes it worth it.
Pays off if you work really hard and you have a really good feeling after your races.
New to the program this year are flavor ices, or freezer pops, which are guaranteed to get the runners to forget about their hard day of work, because they leave with a freezer pop in their hand, and everybody goes home in a good mood, and we start again the next day.
So again, cross country is successful at both junior high and high school level. But it's not just cross country. Obviously, we have a lot of other sports having great success. Let's talk a little bit about golf. They seem to be off to a great start. Girls golf had 2 conference wins this past week over both Metamora and Canton. And then boys golf did not have a meet schedule over the weekend. So they had a little inter-squad, red team versus white team. And I hear the red team won.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you, I've got several of these golfers in my class, both boys and girls. And you just kind of talk with them about them. I love to golf myself, so we kind of talk shop, if you will, talk golf. And we've got some talented kids. They've got some low scores. They take it very seriously with their swing coaches and things of this nature. So again, like cross country that we were talking about before, this is a program that has put themselves year in and year out to be one of the top of the conference and pushing themselves to even get placements at state level. So.
And then, obviously, just kind of to wrap things up here, a bunch of events coming up over the weekend or early next week. Obviously, football home on Friday, we already mentioned that. We got soccer being played. We got tennis coming up. Well, tennis is at Bloomington over the weekend, but then they host U-High on Monday. So, I think fall sports more than any other time, it seems like there's always something going on.
Always something going on. Great time of the year. We got the Pumpkin Festival, so all the atmosphere as fall comes in. It's a special time here in the pumpkin capital of the world.
I have heard a rumor that the football team has some special, helmet decals and maybe even a special jersey for Pumpkin Festival. Probably maybe more on that next week. But Coach O'Neill last year had a special Pumpkin Fest jersey, Pumpkin Fest decal, and he said that he hoped that maybe we could take it even a step farther this year. So tune in Friday night. Maybe we'll see something cool.
There's your little hint to keep coming back next time there.
That's exactly.
Spoiler, or not spoiler. What's the word?
I'd say it's more of a tease. Like,
tease, that's it. I was gonna say cliffhanger, but that's more.
Yeah, I mean we're not quite at the cliffhanger stage yet, but it could be a little bit of a tease for next week's show. So come back next week, see what's up with the Potters. Again, we'll have football highlights, we'll have updates on golf, tennis, soccer, cross country, all your favorite fall sports. So for now, for Brian Dieters, I'm Ryan Lilly. Goodbye, everybody.